Get your knives out. We're going to a steakhouse. Well, not any steakhouse. We're going to the steakhouse on Explora Journeys, and that is the Marble & Co. Today the video is going to be a bit weird. I'm going to start with Bureaucracy. You'll see why in a minute. Then I'll go through the menu at Marble & Co. Order some of the dishes for you to see what it's like and how they taste. And I'll end the video with a revelation, but you'll have to watch until the end to see it. Let's check it. To get into Marble & Co., the steakhouse, you need to do a reservation in advance. Well, not that you need to, but you should. 6 to 7 weeks before your cruise, you'll have the opportunity to reserve and book immediately a slot in this restaurant. And you should do it as soon as possible. For each week of cruising, you'll be able to do a reservation. So if you have a cruise of, let's say, 10 days, you should be able to do 2 reservations. Now, you can go there without a reservation, but it's going to be very difficult that you find it. The problem is because all this upfront reservation gets everybody booking it. So it will be very unlikely that there are any free seats. Although if you go there without reservation and they do by any chance have seating available, the staff will do their best to accommodate you. During the cruise, you can also book anytime the restaurants you want within the app, or with the concierge, or if you are in a resident suite, you can use your butler to do that. But it will follow this protocol of 1 reservation per week, more or less. Besides this, you just have to show up and hope for the best to get a seat there. Today, another reservation at one of the restaurants that requires booking in advance, the Marble & Co., which is the Steakhouse. So let's get in and check what the steaks are like. I'll have the fingerling potatoes,
Fingerling potato toast,
then the lobster bisque.
lobster base,
I'll have the Iberico de Bellotto, the roasted pork rack,
Iberico de Bulletto,
with the buckwheat.
roasted buckwheat casserole, certainly.
Okay, that's it.
So you'll be starting with a fingerling potato, followed by your second course, lobster base soup, followed by your main course, Iberico pork rack, with the sides of casserole of butternut buckwheat.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Delicious. Delicious. The pork rack is simply divine. Iberico pork, the best. As a side, I have the buckwheat casserole. So let's taste it here. Incredible. It tastes like nothing. Nothing. Let me give it a second shot. Yeah, no taste. Nothing. The roasted pork. It's got the salt, really nice, the burned around, tasty. And with this particular sauce, it is really, really something. During this trip, I came 3 times. The meal I just showed you is what I consider to be probably the best meal you can have. The starters are great, the soups are great, everything is great, except one thing, the steaks. It might sound weird and probably you're going to hate me for this, but the reality is, of the 3 times I came, I ate 4 steaks. I ate 4 steaks. I never got a good steak. Now, don't get me wrong, the temperature was good. I like my steaks black and blue. So charcoal on the outside and blue, rare, in the middle. And that temperature, they did get it right, as you can see here in the images. But the cut of the meat was not good. The meat was full of nerves. Even a filet mignon, which is supposed to have none of it, should be such a tender meat. So either I was unlucky, or the supply of the meat is simply not the best quality, or whoever is cutting the meat doesn't know how to cut the meat. But you don't need to take my word for it. My recommendation is do order the steak you want, and in the back of your brain, try to pre-select something else just in case you want to send it back. It's complimentary, you don't pay any more for it, and they'll gladly serve you. And it's good that they get the message to improve. Anyway, I've got another cruise booked with Explora, and I will try it again to see if I was indeed unlucky, or in the meantime, maybe they started cutting the meat better. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do have a lot more videos on Explora. Do check where it all began. Or otherwise, you can check the videos on other restaurants that are also available on the ship. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.